Welcome to Envisioning the Future of Women's Leadership. I'm Mandy Ziegler. I speak about and conduct workshops about creating a better future of women's leadership. Today in this video, I'd like to have a little fun and share with you an exercise that I sometimes use in my workshops. It's called the flying rug. It's a great icebreaker to help people get to know each other a little bit better. And I usually use it at the beginning of my workshop as preparation of the envisioning approach that we learn about during the workshop. It helps you break with the past and get in touch with your imagination as you journey through the future. One of my past log, actually, to be exact, I spent some time talking about how envisioning the future is a little bit like creating a work of art. And like a lot of works of art, it requires a stretch of your imagination. So as you're going through this exercise, pay attention to your own experiences as you image choices for your future. The exercise, it consists of 3 steps. And the first step, I'll explain the situation first. You're sitting on a flying rug, flying into the future, but it's a very small rug. So there's only room enough for you to take one item or non-item from your present world into the future. So the question is, what is the single most important item or non-item that you would choose to take into the future with you? Now, you can take anything you want from your present world except your family, your friends, people you respect and admire, or your pets, because all of them have their own flying rug. So it's not necessary for you to take them with you. Pick anything else. The process requires spontaneity. You don't spend time reflecting on what you want or any deep thought. It's a very fast-paced response. Some people in my workshops have chosen their cars or their phones or their golf clubs or their boat. Some people choose photographs. So choose something, the first thing that comes to mind, or something that's very important to you, but do it in a very quick way. Now, the second step is you're still on your flying rug, flying into the future, and you have your item sitting on your rug that you are going to take with you, that you have chosen. So there's a lot of things you left behind. And as you look back, you realize that some of these items, you didn't choose some of them because you deliberately wanted to leave them behind. So the question is, what is the single most important item that you deliberately left behind from your present world? Some people in workshops choose, they'll choose their bills or their problems or their stress. Some people choose their job. Again, it's a very quick response that we're looking at here. When I do this with workshops, I go around the room and people speak very quickly what's on their mind. But there are people that don't respond. They can't think of anything. And this is not, there's nothing wrong with this. And it's quite common, actually, because it shows you how difficult using your imagination in such a fast-paced way, how difficult it is for some people to do that. And again, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just, again, paying attention to your own style and what's happening as we go through this exercise. Now, the third step is the process of sharing. Do this with friends or family members or co-workers and compare the commonalities that you have. Compare the different points of view. Compare the experience that you had in doing this exercise. Is there a difference between what women respond to and men? And what about children? They have a great imagination. And it's usually pretty good before they grow up with all the social boundaries that surround growing up with. What about age difference? Is there a difference in somebody in their 20s compared to somebody that's responding to this in their 60s, say? Have a lot of fun with it and discuss what it is, what you're getting out of this. Don't judge other people, don't criticize other people, just have a lot of fun. And if you would like, I would love to have you share your comments with me. Share what you are experiencing in this exercise. If you have questions about it, ask me the questions and I'll be glad to answer. Other things, you can go to my website, sign up for my once a month newsletter. And if you find this helpful in any way, share it with your network. It's been a pleasure sharing time with you today, and I look forward to sharing time again in my next video. Thanks a lot.